Welcome back. I'm going to talk a little bit more about 2004, meeting the osteopath in Germany, synchronicities, and it's kind of like this theme how my entire life has been, and especially after the healing events, which we go into detail in some other videos. So just to follow up on the previous video. So 2004, I was at my low point. I just had no energy, nothing. I was in pain constantly. I remember in 2004 in the summer, we went on a vacation, me and my then partner, to Spain. And I have never been a suicidal person. I really enjoy life. I love the irony of life. I can laugh about things. I'm very sarcastic, which probably kept me going and not giving up. But I remember I was sitting on the plane. I was in so much pain, musculoskeletal, because I would be in pain laying in bed, waking up. I would be in pain standing, still had the lift under my leg. I would be in pain just sitting. It just felt my entire bodysuit was just too short, too tight, and I just couldn't move. Everything was just stuck. I had gone, oh yeah, that was another thing I forgot. My orthopedic physician, he did the chiropractic adjustments, of course. And since I was a private patient, I got my appointments right away, while others have to wait like 6 weeks. So I was like, yay, come in, we're going to adjust you. So I had so many adjustments, they would never hold because nobody looked at what was really causing it. And I'm just a patient. I didn't know. Like I said, I used to work in corporate. I mean, now I know so much more because I went through it and I can see it in my own clients. But back then I was just, anyway, I was a mess. I was on the plane. We were flying to Spain on vacation, and I'm sitting on the plane and I'm thinking to myself, wow, if the plane is gonna crash, all this pain is gonna be over. And that was like a really scary thought. I think back even on that vacation, I was always in pain, just this constant pain. I'd been on Motrin, ibuprofen, I had been on muscle relaxers. Of course, I had to always increase the dosage because the pain was just getting worse. I would then drink on top of it red wine because I just needed for the pain to go. So the pain would be gone for a minute. Next day, pain was worse. Now I know the pain was just not the musculoskeletal, it's all visceral. It came from the liver. My body was just overwhelmed with toxins, food sensitivities, allergies, and then the medication on top, and the liver was just, and then the structural issue, like the liver not being even in the right position. It was just a mess. Anyway, physical therapist had me do exercise. You need to strengthen your muscles, and I'm just hanging on this whatever climbing thing where I had to strengthen the muscles, and I just couldn't do anything. My body, everything just hurt. So again, I was lucky. She went on vacation, and I was with the manual osteopath at the location, and he started working on my visceral issues. He pointed out the lift, and I'm like, yeah, how are we gonna get rid of a lift? It's like 3 centimeters. I think maybe at that point it was 4 centimeters. You cannot just take it off, because I would have just tipped over to the other side because my body grew around this lift, and on top of it I had like a messed up scar from an appendectomy, so everything was just terrible. But I started working with him, and it made me feel good, for a minute. And he sent me to a lady who used to be a dental assistant who got really sick, and she focused on toxins and detoxing. So I think that must have been end of 2004, beginning of 2005. I met her, coincidence. She had the same birthday as I, different year, and she said, oh, I have 3 other clients, same birthday. I'm like, oh, okay, so, well, maybe there's something about that birthday. I just didn't know. But so we started working on, she educated me on the toxic cosmetics that I've been using, just the silicone in the shampoo, the hairspray, perm. Maybe, I don't know if I had a perm back then in 2004. No, I didn't have maybe, can't remember, so long ago. But all the things that were just like literally just running the fingernail over your scalp, and the white stuff under your finger, that's silicone. It's from this normal keratin, whatever, kinase, whatever it's called, shampoos, laundry detergent, dryer sheets. I mean, you didn't have a dryer in Germany, but we use the softener with the nice fragrance, all those things, and mercury fillings, amalgam fillings in the teeth. I had no clue, but finally I was waking up and started to learn about things that made me sick. And I'm gonna shoot the next video because this is gonna be too long. I'm gonna go to when I meet a physician in Germany.